All right, so let's see. Wait, what is this video? Is this the official one?
There's ulting around the map.
Is this the official one? Well, let me see if that's the official one.
There's ulting.
What is this one? Oh, this one's Pantheon Rework. So Pantheon Rework. All right. Before I watch this, let me think real quick. What is he gonna have? A gap closer? Well, obviously CC, but gap closer, I guarantee he'll have gap closer. Maybe some true damage. And then something that could possibly make him invulnerable.
There's ulting around the map. There's tapping Q at people and picking your spot to all in. The Spartan Warrior tapping Q at people and picking.
Buddy, I can fucking tune my car with all the grease on your hair. Come on, man! Clean it up, bud! You gotta clean this shit up, my man! Come on, you're gonna be in a fucking League of Legends video! Get that I have some fucking sous vide, whatever the fuck it's called, in the back. I can fucking ship it to Riot Games. Come on, man!
Picking your spot to all in.
Your beard looks fucking clean, though.
The Spartan Warrior vibe.
But there were some things that just felt too generic to him. So we wanted to make him our Runeterra sort of one-man army rather than this faceless helmet guy. When we were updating Pantheon, we realized that there was a ton of things that a lot of players loved. And I think ideally we always want to keep that kernel of why there are still players who love that champion. So we thought, how can we not break a character and still bring it forward to a higher standard? But whenever we consider champion updates, we usually kind of are deciding whether or not to change a character or to move the character's story forward. With Pantheon, what we ended up doing is sort of summarizing all his lore that had existed, because we realized a lot of players really did like the character of Atreus as part of old Pantheon, and then using that as like the first 50% of his new bio. So old Pantheon started out as a man named Atreus.
I don't care about lore.
Atreus is
feel like a skilled lore. We wanted to make him feel like a skilled warrior.
So myself and Sunny, who's
Justin
here on the champion team, we went through a couple of ideas. One of them was where we had all these.
All right, relax.
So we settled on the.
Show me what the fuck it does.
To the design.
This is the right video.
One thing we found out.
Wait, is that Pantheon? Wait, no way.
That surprised me a little bit was how much attachment there is on the character as a spell-based character.
There's no way that's him.
Is a very simple kit. He throws spears, he has a point-and-click stun, and every game kind of played out.
Just a visual rework? Wait, is it?
And what we were trying to do here was move him to, he's no longer like deterministically going to win in these ways that he was before.
Concept art they just showed was fucking nuts.
Some of the new Pantheon ideas that I went through early were things like he throws a spear out, it sticks in the ground, knowing gameplay that is.
Was that him?
And so a lot of the update was about doing things like how do we make his poke really reliable, and how do we make his all-in really good rather than guaranteed to work. So for new Pantheon's kit, we changed every spell, but tried to stay close to the spirit of what the character was about. So his ult is mostly the same. We call it Grand Starfall now. He comes in at an angle and comes streaking across the ground. We call it Grand. So his ult is mostly the same. We call it Grand Starfall now. He comes in at an angle and comes streaking across the ground. There are, I think, some gameplay wins to that. I expect skilled Pantheon players to like hit more enemies with their Grand Starfalls than they did with old Pantheon's Grand Skyfall.
What's really fun about Pantheon is that like he's not only just this cosmic figure that has a lot of like magic to him, he's also a physical warrior, and I think making physical warriors in this game is actually pretty challenging.
Is there an ability?
He's using the physical spear shield, like he's now using magic power to fight.
So with him, we actually cause a lot of impacts on the ground. And by having these very grounded elements, it helps him from feeling too magical and too godly and too heavenly, when most importantly, like, he is just a very, very strong warrior.
I would say I'm nervous and excited about Pantheon going to players. Like, I'm very excited to see how players react to the stuff we kept, because it's much more excited players. Like, I'm very.
I wonder if this blocks abilities. This little shield right here. I wonder if that blocks abilities.
Excited to see how players react to the stuff we kept, because it's much more important for an update like this to be like for the Pantheon
Read the chat and you know it's the wrong video, idiot.
player. A lot of the basic actions you're taking are going to be very similar to before. He's still a top laner or jungler primarily. You're still going to be trying to snowball around the map. This is still Pantheon, but requires maybe a little more skill expression.
I mean,
and
from
as
this
a
it
result,
like he does
give
damage.
the character
Let's
that is
find
like
the...
clearly powerful, that tools to hit even higher moments.
There's a fucking champion theme. I don't see anything about it though. Shut up, quit fucking crying, dude. People always cry. You know, sometimes I just feel like fucking... Dude, sometimes on Facebook, I haven't been on Facebook in so long, I just feel like commenting on Facebook and just flaming every single person who posts. Just completely fucking flaming them. I don't know why.